I'm Chris Duke, and today on Motorz, we're live in Las Vegas for the 2010 SEMA Show. The 2010 SEMA Show was held once again at the Las Vegas Convention Center and was visited by over 100,000 industry professionals from more than 100 countries. There were nearly 6,000 booths showcasing some of the newest and most innovative products in the automotive aftermarket. We were there once again to check everything out and talk with vehicle owners and the manufacturers. Now here at the SEMA Show, man, they've got everything. They've got late model vehicles, muscle cars, and they have a lot of classics. Now, by far the best classic that's around is this one right here, the Zani Wagon. I'm here with Zan Martin, who's the president of Martin & Company. She's also on the SEMA Board of Directors, and we're going to find out what's going on here with this vehicle. So Zan, how did the Zani Wagon come to be? What's up with the name there?
Well, let me tell you how it started. My husband and I, who he's the creative director and COO of our company, we both are passionate fans of the 57. And we actually found this vehicle kind of languishing in a field. It was in pretty bad shape.
And rust bucket.
Yeah, rust bucket. And we actually got a 57 Wagon and a 57 two-door hardtop Bel Air. And we had a bit of a battle over which one to do first. And Randy won out because I wasn't persuasive enough. No, I'm kidding. Randy won out because we know that there are a lot of two-door hardtops out there, but there are very few wagons.
Yeah, I haven't seen them like
and
this.
My name is Zan, his name is Randy, thus the Zandy Wagon.
Jacob Miles is the owner of Milestone Paint in Tennessee, and he's going to tell us how he took this vehicle from rust bucket to SEMA show car. So Jacob, what was the process involved in this? This is a lot of work, man.
Yes, Chris, it was. Basically, we worked 7 days a week, 18 hours a day, to get the car show-worthy to come to SEMA.
Yep.
We put this TV, DVD combo where she can actually play the power block loop or customers' advertisement on it.
Right.
We also painted the DVD to match the car. It's a Volkswagen Ruben Red, matchstick Ruben Red. We also painted the speaker grills to match the car. Got Premier Sign a Trophy to do our decals. We also made a picture collage to kind of show all of our sponsors that donated to the project from start to finish to the SEMA photo shoot. Special thanks to Martin & Company. They're presenting the car.
Of course, yeah. Cherry
Bomb, Holly, and we just took a bunch of different pictures of it during the process of us start to finish. E3 plugs. American Powertrain donated a transmission. Also put some American racing wheels on it. We added some LED taillights. We put auto rad core support that's polished with AC on it. Very nice. Fit that 400 horsepower up front. Basically what we got here is American racing wheels. Very kind of set off that nice old school style. In here we did the rolling pleats in the doors, door panels, the seats. The little hearse shifter, and we also added the body color on top of the shifter cover. We've got the Zandy Wagon and the floor mats. We also added low car, the pedals. That gave a nice little kick in the car.
Now, is this the stock height, or you guys lowered it?
We lowered it.
Lower, yeah.
We lowered it. It does have a 5-speed in it, Trimic from American Powertrain. We added classic instruments into the gauge panel to kind of give it that nice retro fit, kind of new old school look. Well, Auto Custom Carpet donated a carpet to it, and the floor mats. Instead of going with the rubber cones, we went with the chrome ones. We put LED bulbs in here. Got the little tri-bar headlights. We put these Silver Star headlights in the tri-bar headlights to give it that real bright white look when you're riding that Zan, so you can see what's coming at her. We also added this auto rad core support. Did a real nice job hiding AC lines. A lot of people are wondering where we hid all the dryers and systems, so that's our little secret. It is air conditioner. It's got the dual fans on the rad core. We got a fan switch hidden over here. Since the battery's in the back,
Right.
We added some lugs up here in case you needed to jump, something happens. It's easy to jump the car off. From here, that's a 400 horsepower 350 from Grant, built the motor.
Now what about the front bumper here and the grille? Did you guys take what was stock and just completely redo it, re-chrome it?
Basically got to re-chrome some aftermarket new parts. But that is original bumper, it's been re-chromed. Basically this car has been wet sanded, buffed. All the new stainless has been polished up. We polished all the stainless around the doors and windows. Added a little chrome rear view mirror.
The front windshield, is that the original, or did you guys find a replacement for it?
That is a replacement front windshield. And we also added in the replacement side door glass and quarter glass, which is also tinted. It's not a laminate tinted, it's made tinted.
Yeah, what was the majority of the work involved? Is doing the paint, or the body work, or suspension, powertrain, engine? Or is it just everything?
Chris, it was everything. We did a lot of body work, a lot of fit, a lot of testing, the panels, the test fit. I mean, we're very particular about our gaps and our fit, so a lot of time involved in getting this thing ready for SEMA.
And this is what you guys do full time, right?
Yes, sir.
Build cars like this?
We restore our own, we do some insurance work, and we do a lot of restorations.
Well, Jacob, you couldn't possibly have done this all by yourself, right? I mean, you've got a crew?
Yes, sir.
Are they here?
We sure do.
Can we meet them?
Yes, sir.
All right, bring them on over.
All right, Chris, here we go. I'd like to say, first of all, thanks to Zan Martin from Martin & Co. Company.
Come on here, Zan.
If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be here. Thank you, Zan and Randy.
And thank you, Jacob.
I also like to thank Mike Cropley, who helped out with the audio video. Perry Turner helped out with the body and paint. Clarence Miller, Jr., helped out with the paint body also. We work weekends, 7 days a week, 18 hours a day. Thank you, guys.
Hi, I'm Nate with Sears Tools. Let me tell you about the Blue Tool Crew. We know tools. With over 400 national brands and over 30,000 products, we can help you find the tools you need. Shop with us at your local store, online at sears.com/tools, or with the latest Sears Tools catalog. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. And if you have any questions, give us a call at 877-4BLUE-CREW.
Now, we've featured Hellwig products on this show a couple of times now, having David Wheeler come down to show us how to install products on our Mustang and our F-150. And now we're at the 2010 SEMA Show at the Hellwig booth to find out what is new this year. So, you guys, what's going on here at the show?
Well, Chris, we have our new Big Wig. It's our new load-specific sway bar.
Okay.
We're really excited to introduce it. It's for the campers, for the heavy haulers.
Yep.
It's very cool, and
it's got a cool name too.
I
Big
like
Wig.
the name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how'd that come to be?
We were all sitting in a meeting talking about, these heavier duty campers and what they need. They need a lot more sway control. No more white knuckle driving when you have a camper on. And we had to come up with a cool name for it. So we came up with the Big Wig.
Certainly you can remember that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, what we've got also at the show is our muscle car lineup. We've got Tri-5 Chevy sway bars featuring billet clamps, taking it up another level, featuring another special powder coat, prismatic powder coat on there.
Very
Basically,
cool.
To kind of take it up a level for the guy that really wants the best for his car.
Right.
We also have our Pro Touring line of sway bars for the first-gen Camaros. We have a full Pro Touring line, but now we have a Pro Touring line that features a rear sway bar that's designed for a Watts Link application for the guy that wants the ultimate sway bar to match the suspension upgrades that is made for his vehicle.
Right.
We also have our G-Body Pro Touring bars. These cars have gotten very popular because they're affordable. In this day and age, affordability is very critical. And so for the G-Body, the GM G-Body, we have a tubular front sway bar, also an adjustable rear sway bar that does not mount to the control arms anymore. It mounts to the cross member, and that unbinds the suspension, allowing it to articulate better for better handling and better ride quality, and just an all-around better performing sway bar setup.
Right on, and as we know, they're pretty easy to install, right?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. We also have our new line of sway bars for the Nissan 370Z and 350Z. Very popular cars right now. And we have our full line of modern muscle sway bars, 2010 Camaro, 2010 Mustang, 2010 Challenger.
Right on. So you guys stay on top of all the new product releases out there from the manufacturers.
Yeah,
Very
modern
nice.
muscle is very popular. Also the Z cars from Nissan, very popular. We're staying on top of that. For the 370Z, we're featuring an 1 3/8 or 35mm front sway bar and a 25mm adjustable rear sway bar. Easy bolt on, bolted on in a couple hours, and it transforms the way the car handles. Adjustability for the rear bar. So you want to autocross, tighten up the bar. You can adjust it firmer for the track and then adjust it back to your street setting for the drive home.
Right on. Well, David, we've certainly enjoyed you being on the show a couple of times. Hopefully we can get you back down to San Diego on the show once again. Melanie, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
David?
Thanks, Chris.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Now, speaking of Hellwig sway bars, we stopped by the North Hall here at the SEMA Show and got a hold of Todd Nelson and his '69 Camaro called Project X360. Hey, Todd, how's it going, man?
Good. How you doing, Chris?
Tell us a little bit about the car.
Car's a barn find outside of Chicago. I was sitting in a barn for 18 years, and I found the car and really had a dream to build a car for SEMA, and chose to approach some sponsors about building a car for SEMA, and here it is today, one year later.
This is nice. I've always wanted to build a '69 Camaro, actually, so this is incredible.
Yeah, it's got a 427 small block motor that was sponsored by ProComp Motorsport. We put the motor together. It runs on pump gas, made 598 horsepower. And we got a
98 on a pump, nice.
Yep, pump gas. We got a B&M Performance Turbo 400 transmission.
Okay.
Obviously a suspension done by Hellwig in Detroit Spring. And originally I was going to do the car black with white stripes, and a couple of friends of mine had an idea to go with red. They thought it would pop a little bit better. So I had made the decision to switch to red stripes, and when I made the decision to switch to red stripes, we contacted CatSkin, and we went with some red Barracuda with red stitching. I put 2010 Camaro seats and interior in it, and did custom door panels from Marquez. We wrapped it with black vinyl and accented the red Barracuda in the middle on that too.
Very nice. Yeah, it looks sweet.
So Rocket Racing Wheels was able to provide me with a set of their wheels, and I love their chrome booster. As soon as I saw it at the show, I was like, man, I got to use this wheel. Classic Performance products for the brake system. They gave me a great disc brake kit, fit really well out of the box, didn't have to modify anything there.
Yeah, it looks nice, the wheel combination with the brakes, and nice classic design too.
Yeah.
And I saw the video on YouTube of this thing getting loaded up, ready, headed to SEMA. What kind of exhaust do you have on it? It sounds really cool.
Right now it's open header just because of my time limitation. You know, I built this car.
That's why it sounds so cool.
Yeah, I built this car on the weekends in my building, and really I worked full-time job during the week as a business consultant and built the car on the weekends. So I only have about 450 hours in the finished product.
Jeez. Now what about paint? You said that you did this in your garage.
Yes.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I did it in my garage.
What kind of paint booth or whatever did you set up? Some kind of makeshift thing?
I did make, a friend and I did the paint. Wes Hansen, my friend, helped me do the paint, and we made our own paint booth. We went to the Ace Hardware store and we bought plastic. We plasticed the ceiling, and then we draped plastic along the sides, and we made our own paint booth. And you can see on the website through the pictures, you know, it looks like I'm in some big building, but I'm not. I'm in a 25 by 30 garage
so
building
it's
the car.
Two-car garage, right?
Yeah.
Just like what we film in on our show.
Right,
So
right.
we'll have to get some tips from you and show people how to set that up, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, it turned out really nice. So what other projects do you want to do in the future now that you've got this one under your belt?
Well, I have a 65 GTO that's a numbers car. My father owned one when he was younger, and he had a picture of a Blue Mist GTO that I've had forever, you know, and I was able to find a Blue Mist GTO out of Arizona that's a numbers tri-power car. So that's on the list. I want to build a Pro Touring 70 Chevelle, and you know, I love Camaros. I'll build Camaros all day long, you know. But I'm a Chevy guy at heart. Yeah, I might dip into some of the Mopar stuff here a little bit and see what's available.
Right on. Well, this is impressive, man. Can I have the keys so I can go take it for a spin?
Yeah, let's go for a ride.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
SEMA stands for Specialty Equipment Market Association and represents a $32 billion a year industry. The association's core focus is to provide its more than 7,000 members vital programs and services to help them grow their businesses, one of which is putting on the SEMA Show itself, which is the world's largest automotive trade show. On Motorz TV, we've shown you how to detail your vehicle inside now from top to bottom. And now once you've done that, the best way to continue to protect your investment is with a car cover. Now we're here at the Covercraft booth at the SEMA Show, and I've got Jeff here to find out a little bit more about the products that they sell. So Jeff, obviously car covers for cars and motorcycles. Tell us a little bit about the company.
Well, Covercraft was the innovator with custom car covers back in 1965. We have over 80,000 patterns for cars all the way back to the 1890s up to current.
Wow, it's quite a few.
Yeah, and we have 13 different fabrics to cover all the different weather conditions and storage issues that people may have.
All right, now I see a lot of car seats around here. Are those for trucks, SUVs? Tell us a little bit about that.
We have two different lines of seat covers. We have a seat saver seat protector for trucks and SUVs. It's a poly cotton heavy duty seat cover, great for outdoors or work trucks. And then we have a seat glove, which is more of a comfort type seat cover for cars and trucks.
Right. Now, what other kind of products do you guys sell? I see some other stuff around here.
We also have a dash mat, well-known brand for dash protection.
I see the Wolf brand car covers here. I've seen that before. Is that something new for you guys?
Yes, we acquired Wolf last year, and it's a recognized name, quality car covers. We just sell the Wolf now as a semi-custom cover, but it's a great budget type cover to have if you don't want to have the added expense of a high-end custom cover.
Now over here I see car bras from Colgan. I've seen them before. That's another brand that you guys carry?
Yes, Colgan is now a division of Covercraft. We acquired that last year, and it's the original car bra, and it's what everyone else tries to be. So we're happy to have that along with the LeBras brand and our own Covercraft mask. We have floor mats, pocket pods for trunks, and different types of storage situations.
Yeah, well, we've featured your pocket pods on the show already.
Right. Well
Well received, everybody seems like that, and we still use it. You got some really innovative products here.
Right.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks.
All right. I'm here now at the Syracuse Nationals booth with Lenny from Chop Shop Customs, based out of the Boston area. We've got this beautiful 70 Nova. How'd this come to be?
Every year, Syracuse Nats gives away a car, usually street rods, that type of thing. We were sitting around talking, we'd like to do a pro touring, more modern style muscle car. And a Nova came up. The guy who did the rendering on the car, Ben Hermans, came up with a Nova project for us. We looked at the rendering, loved the car, decided to build it for a giveaway car instead of the typical car, a little bit outside the box of typical street rod giveaway cars.
All right, so how'd this start out? Was it just a rust bucket you found somewhere?
It was a pretty solid, low mileage, typical old lady Nova. Usual rocks panels, usual little spots in the floors, stuff like that. Of course, we took it a little further. We, ride tech up the suspension, blower motor. Really went nuts with the car for a giveaway car. Really nice, modern car.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about the engine that's inside this?
The engine in it's a Chevy 350 with a Magna Charger blower setup.
Okay.
Their basic 350 kit. It upped the horsepower to about 475. It's got a 9-inch Ford rear end, Fab 9, full ride tech suspension,
okay.
Stainless steel brake company brakes that work awesome. So we took it to the next level from your typical Nova.
It looks beautiful. So what are you guys working on now at Chop Shop Customs?
We're working on a, right now we have in-house, we have a 69 Mustang we're building fastback with a Roush powered 427 IR fully polished with a Tremec 6-speed. Again, we upgraded the suspension on it, full Pro Touring, 13-inch Willwood brakes, 18-inch rims around it, made to handle, go fast.
Right
Nice.
on. So
Give
we're
something.
going to see that at SEMA next year?
I think so.
All right. Well,
Might
thanks,
see it at
Thanks
Detroit.
for your time. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
SEMA also offers a ton of great programs, including targeted market research, business resources and solutions, programs for education and training, OEM relations, government, international resources, as well as councils and committees through which members can become as active as they choose within SEMA itself. For more information, just head on over to www.sema.org. Hey guys, now on Motorz TV, we've shown you how to install the bed step, the power step, and a bed extender. Well, here we are at the SEMA Show, and I've got Mark Ronsky, the Director of Marketing, to tell us what they've got new. So Mark, what's going on, man?
Hey Chris, yeah, we've got some really cool stuff this year. Power steps, of course, for all the big trucks.
Okay.
Chevys, Fords, Dodge, Tundra.
All the new 2011 stuff, right?
2011 stuff, we cover all the big trucks. We also have a power step for the Jeep Wrangler. The JK, which is really nice. You see a picture of it right back here.
That looks cool.
Really makes that Jeep really nice, easy to get into. So we're really excited about that one.
Okay.
In addition, you mentioned our bed step, which is our product off the tailgate, helps you get into the back of the truck. This year we're offering 2 new steps to go on the sides of the step, just forward of the rear wheels. They flip down the same kind of way, but they're real heavy duty, all aluminum, die cast construction. Makes it real easy to get up to your toolbox or the 5th wheel hitch up there. So those products are really cool this year. For 2011, we're introducing an all-new extrusion. Now this extrusion, that's a fancy term for just squeezing aluminum in such a way that it makes this shape. And what we've done is we've added 2 extra ribs inside of this. And what the reason is to make it stiffer and stronger. So when you step on it, you don't feel any kind of movement in it. We've also, in the process of redesigning that, we've added some grooves into the running board. And with that, there's an optional stainless steel polished strip that can be added. Sometimes you can use it, or if you don't have to have it. But it makes it a nice option for people who have been asking for this bright strip. It looks really good on certain applications. For 2011, we're introducing an improved LED light system with all of our power step applications. We've added a light bezel, which is basically a trim piece that helps integrate the light into the sheet metal of the truck. It also eliminates light spillage out of the edges of it, which just makes it look a lot cleaner at night. Keeps the light focused directly onto the board where you're going to step. We've also increased the light output of the LED lamps by 50%. It just adds a nice glow at night and really makes a nice presentation when you open up the doors.
Right on, and as everybody's seen on Motorz, they're super easy to install. They're really good quality product, and we use them all the time. I mean, the bed extender I've got on my personal truck, I use it all the time, man.
Yeah.
So,
and
great stuff.
Yeah, and speaking of that bed extender, we've been out with that product for a lot of years, and it's just great product for, it's so universal and durable and all that. But we've got an improvement on it this year. It's a new mounting bracket. Now it sounds kind of like no big deal, but for us it's kind of a big deal because it makes it even easier to put it on and take it off, even when you have a motorcycle or other thing that's kind of in the way of it. Makes it real easy to get it off.
So you just tilt it up, 45-degree angle or so?
Exactly. You put it in at a 45-degree angle, set it down, lock it in, we'll take it out, same thing, rotate it up, take it out. Makes it real easy to work with. No moving parts, die-cast aluminum, powder-coated, just really solid.
Awesome. Well, you guys are innovation in motion, and you continue that trend. So thanks for your time, man.
Cool. Thanks.
Now there's a ton of Gen 5 Camaros here at the show. They're all awesome, but this one here is especially awesome, mainly because of that sticker right there. I'm here with Jared Jacobs. He's a moderator of Camaro5.com. Tell us what you've done to this thing.
Well, basically to start off, the main with the powertrain, I have just a stock ProCharger P1SC supercharger running the can tune at about 6.5 PSI. Car puts down about 520 horsepower at the wheels.
Yeah.
I have an RK Sport fiberglass and carbon fiber hood. They masked off the front so I can actually have a true carbon fiber stripe. I have a Sabon ST style carbon fiber deck lid. Petters XA coilovers, and everything else is pretty much interior, aside from my wheels. I'm running a monoblock 22 by 9.5 in the front and 22 by 11 in the rear by USW forged wheels, and they've really helped me out. They've gotten me everything I've needed in the time constraint, and they're probably my top sponsor.
Very cool. And so you're located in California?
Yes, I'm from San Mateo, California. Made the 9.5-hour drive, and I'm driving back tonight, hopefully.
Is this your first car at the SEMA Show?
Yes, this is my first SEMA as well.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. What are you going to work on next, or just keep working on this guy?
Next is this. I'm finishing it up by mid-April, and we have our huge Camaro 5 Fest that we're going to, and I'm hoping to have the car done by then.
Tell people about that festival there.
Well, for Camaro5.com, the forums that I'm part of, we have this huge, it's basically all Generation 5 Camaros, as well as a few Mustangs, a few Challengers. It's basically a nationwide gathering, and last year we actually made 3 or 4 different magazines because we were the largest single model event and gathering that was happening throughout the world.
So pretty good turnout then.
It's a huge turnout. We're hoping for a bigger one this year.
Yeah, well, it's good talking with you.
Yeah, well, thank you very much.
Good job on this, man.
Appreciate it, thanks.
Hi, I'm Nate with Sears Tools. Let me tell you about the Blue Tool Crew. We know tools. With over 400 national brands and over 30,000 products, we can help you find the tools you need. Shop with us at your local store, online at sears.com/tools, or with the latest Sears Tools catalog. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. And if you have any questions, give us a call at 877-4BLUE-CREW.
Now, one of 4 Nissan Cubes built up here at the show is from Thomas, from Logan Built. Thomas, tell us how this came to be. This looks incredible.
Yeah, thank you very much. Actually, it was just by incident. Someone broke into my 2004 Scion XB project.
Yep.
Figured I wasn't going to go and try to start it all over again. Drove it down to a Nissan dealership and picked this up.
Nice, nice. So what have you done to it, suspension-wise, interior, exterior?
Sure.
It's all blacked out, obviously, but
it's a black on black 2010 Nissan Cube SL edition. Basically wanted to have nice ride and appearance at the same time. So Tokico HTS dampener suspension, 5-axis R6F rims. ForgeWorks provided us with some awesome exterior accessories, so did Autotech Interiors. And then Clasio provided us with the leather seats and Junction Produce curtains, pillows, came compliments of Auto Fashion in San Diego.
Beautiful San Diego, nice town, huh?
Oh yeah.
So if I wanted to have this built up, is that what you guys do?
Actually, that is one of the things that we're working on here at SEMA. We've had such a great reaction from the Cube, and everybody really wants this car. So we're going to actually start our Logan Built packages, and very soon on loganbuilt.com, you'll be able to send us some inquiries, and we can quote you out a full spec kit and everything, even right down to the SL Edition car.
Very cool. So what's next for you? What are you going to build up for next year's SEMA Show?
Ooh, we've got a couple of ideas down the road, but we're going to be bringing back one real special one to my heart, and that's our 2008 Scion XD, which is a Release Series 1.0, and as you can tell, our favorite color here is orange.
Didn't notice.
So
there's no orange on the car. What's up with that?
No orange. We wanted to actually throw everybody for a loop, and the only orange you're going to find is on our Logan Built logo right there. And we just had a blast building this, and I have to thank all of our sponsors too that we were on this.
Yeah, well, it looks beautiful. Thanks for your time, man. It's hot out here. Let's go
man.
Inside, get something to drink.
Absolutely,
All
I
right,
agree.
Let's go.
All right.
Well, we are done. My feet are screaming and we're heading home. We'll catch you next week on Motorz.